Shalom, back with part 2. All right, Bishop Nathaniel's a liar. All right, simple title, but right to the point. All right, let's go to Matthew's. All right, let's go to Matthew's New Testament 24. We'll start at the 21st verse. All right. What does it say here? And it says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be." All right. See that? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click on this. And we're going to look up the word here in the blue letter, tribulation. All right? Because this guy says there's not going to be any Jacob's trouble, which is talking about the tribulation, right? Let's find out about it, shall we? All right?
Strong's G 2347.
Philipsis. All right? What does it say here? Pressing together, pressure, metaphor, oppression. See that? Affliction. So, tribulation, distress, straits. You see that? This guy says none of this stuff is going to take place. All right? That the elected Israelites are not going to have to go through this. He's a liar. Okay? Because the Lord ain't a liar. It's in here, right? Jacob's trouble is written in here. It's in the scriptures. Tribulation is written in here. Is it not? Now, this man knows this stuff. He's the leader, all right, of an Israelite organization. And he doesn't know this? He knows this. So why is it that he doesn't do that? Well, for his congregation, he doesn't want to give them the bitter. He's only told them the sweet. And he ain't supposed to teach like that, and he knows that. You're supposed to teach the bitter and the sweet. All right? You tell the truth. All right? Again, right? You have to walk in the light. Right? If not, then, you're not of the light. Okay? You're deceiving yourself. And you're deceiving others. All right? See that? Afflicted, anguish, burden, persecution, tribulation, trouble, Jacob's trouble. Right? You all see that? All right? You all see that, right? Okay? So this man is a liar. All right? He's a liar. All right, let's move on. All right, let's go down to the 29th verse. Immediately after the tribulation, we're not going to look that word up because we just did. You know what it means. Of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. All right? And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Why is that going to happen? The ICBMs. All right? That nuclear fire, the smoke. The earth is going to shake to and fro like a drunkard. All right? What else? The chariots. Okay? You got the chariots. What else about the chariots? You got that concentrated laser fire from the chariots, all right? Besides that nuclear fire from the ICBMs, okay? So, let's continue. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man, right? Yahushua the Mashiach, all right? In the clouds, which is a metaphor for the chariots, All right. For those of you who don't know, all right. What is that? What is that? Psalms 119. 119. 103. Let's see here. Let's see. Psalms. Give me a minute. All right, this is Psalms 104:3. All right. So Salaki for that. All right. Who layeth his beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot. You see that? All right, what Esau Edom, the white man, calls UFOs. All right. So they're not unidentifiable. They're IFOs. They're identifiable as the chariots of Yahweh. And those are the angels in them. All right. Who walketh upon the wings of the wings. But there you go, people. All right. So let's get back to Matthew's. All right. All right. So, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven. All right. Which now you know are the chariots. All right. Just like it reads in Revelations 1:7, everyone shall see him coming in the clouds, even those who pierced him. And again, I get into regeneration, reincarnation back in the flesh. Those that pierced him are talking about those Petronian Roman centurion soldiers, those Edomites, you know, the spear of destiny, all right, while he was up on the cross, all right? So those spirits are back here today, again, to face their judgment, all right, for what they did. So, you know, who knows? They could be in the military or not. But the point is that when Yahweh shall return, they're going to remember themselves, all right? It's going to come into memory that they were the ones who pierced him, all right? And of course, they're here for their judgment, all right? Their destruction, all right? All right, let's continue here. So, they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory, and he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together who? The whole world? Is he going to save the whole world? Is that who he's coming back for? Is he coming back for Edomites? All right? Who are the wicked, who is the dragon, the old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, who is the man of sin, the son of perdition, all right, which means destruction. The man is the harbinger of death. He's coming back to save him? Huh? That violent and evil man? Absolutely not, people. Or any of the other 16 heathen nations. He's coming back to save his people and not all of his people. 2/3 of his people he's not coming back for. He's coming back for his elect, the 1/3. Starts with 144,000. They're all men, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes, plus a great multitude that will include women and children. All right? So let's find out better understanding of the elect, shall we?
Strong's G 1588. Eklektos. Eklektos.
Picked out, chosen to obtain salvation through Yahweh Shai the Mashiach. All right? Christians are called, chosen, or the elect. You'd have to be an Israelite to be a Christian. You have to be of the seed of Israel. Romans 9, 3 and 4 will clearly tell you about that. Okay? As other parts of the scriptures. All right? You are the seeds of your father. That's what makes your nationality, your race. All right? You are the seed of your fathers. All right? All right? So you'd have to be an Israelite to be a Christian. All right? I refer you to Acts 11:26. The disciples coming out of the temple of Antioch, they were called Christians. Who are they? The disciples of Yahushua. Again, who are they? Israelites. Okay? There you go. So you'd have to be of the Negro, Latino, and Native American seed, right, to be an Israelite, to simplify that for you. All right? Okay, the elect, chosen, all right? This is further going into the word here, all right? Into the word elect, to be picked out, choose, to pick or choose out for oneself, all right? And again, what does it say in St. John's 15:16? All right, give me a minute. I'll open up another tab. We'll go over there. All right, this is St. John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. See that? You have to be invited. Okay? You have to be called in. You don't walk in unawares into the council of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? And ordained means commanded. All right? Ordered. All right? Much like what we read. When we read here, Jeremiah 1 and 5. Okay? What do we read here? Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest out of the womb, I sanctified thee. All right? But how did he know you? You people are going to find out in a minute. He knew you before the foundation of the world. All right? Okay? Choosing one out of many, right? I.e., all right? Many are called, few are chosen, right? Here's the key. Of the God power, choosing whom he judged to receive his favors and separate from the rest of mankind. That's what sanctify means. Okay? So, when we look here, all right, and I sanctify thee, sanctify means made holy and separate. Okay? So separate from mankind, and I ordained thee, ordered, commanded thee a prophet unto the nations. All right? So you see that? And he tells you right here, all right, whom he judged to receive his favors and separate from the rest of mankind, to be particularly his own, to be attended to continually by gracious oversight. I.e. who? The Israelites. No, wait a minute. That must be a misprint. That must be an error. That must be a mistake. You mean the world. You mean everybody. Okay? You mean everybody. You mean all 18 nations, right? Multi-nations. No. Israelites. That's who he died for. His people. Israelites. And he'll tell you that in Matthew 1:21. All right? And you have about another 30 scriptures that you can go to. It's all about his people, about the Israelites, the elect of Israel, Jacob. All right? The Godfather choosing, the God power, the Father, Heavenly Father, Yahweh choosing Christians, again, Israelites, as those whom he set apart from irreligious multitude as dear unto himself, whom he has rendered through faith in Yahushua the Mashiach. All right? Citizens of the Messiah kingdom. All right, James 2 and 5, so that the ground of choice lies with Yahushua the Mashiach and his merits only. All right? In its primary sense, to select, to make choice, choose out, chosen. All right? All right, and this stuff really gets deep, people. All right? I'll end it here. We'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.